Such a situation, an organization took the first step. The Savior started back on 21st October 2014 with the only vision to eradicate blood shortage and save millions of lives and leading the only philosophy that when you help others, the universe conspires to help you. It was with 10 emergency donors I started with and started arranging donors through phone calls and FB page. Today, in 1 year's time, we've grown to a team of 300 people, expanded to 4 cities with a database of 15,000 plus people, and arranged 500 donors in emergency. 2 months back, we started with blood camps and had 5 blood camps with a total of 650 blood events. When we look back at the saviors, we find out that the major motive and the shortage of 30 lakh blood units in a year's time that India faces is something which we need to look upon, and we're trying to grow every day, expanding to various colleges and hiring interns everywhere. The Saviors was also mentioned in a novel named How an iPhone Made Me the Youngest Billionaire, which is again based on the same philosophy that when you help others, the universe conspires to help you. The logo of the Saviors is being endorsed here, and the plot of this novel has the Saviors on it. Such a situation, an organization took the first step. The Saviors started back on 21st October 2004.
Ladies and gentlemen, a book of hard work, perseverance, dedication, and determination. How an iPhone made me the youngest billionaire. I invite upon stage the president of ISEC in Kolkata, Mr. Siddharth Agarwal, and the author, Mr. Kunal Saraf, to unveil the book.
Guys, before I unveil this book, let me tell you this book was rejected by 10 publishers and 3 literary agents. This book, people said, is not worthy to be published. When a stranger read this book by mistake and funded the publication of this book, and today I am unveiling in front of you. Thank you. Thank you guys. I require your warm wishes, and for this book you will find it on Amazon and Flipkart exclusively. And for any queries and questions, I'm open to questions, guys. For books, anyone? Yeah.
Ribbon.
You say your name and then the question.
My name is Josh Shokar. I have one question, that how did you get the idea of making this iPhone made me a youngest billionaire?
His question is, how did you get the idea of making this event into a book? This event, your entire story into a book. Okay. As I told you, I am one of the most successful failures you will ever encounter in your life. All I have done is I have sold my failures. I am selling my failures here on stage. That's it. Any other questions? Anybody? Yes.
My name is Ayush and I have a question. How did you came up with such an attractive title of the book? How an iPhone made me youngest billionaire?
Well, I am a marketer by birth. And honestly, this title is, it has a lot of relevance of the novel and the plot. It is not just to attract the viewers. It has a lot of relevance. An iPhone in this novel plays an amazing part. It is a book on entrepreneurship. You won't believe how an iPhone here is related to, but then it is something which you will come to know after you read the book. Even the interviews have asked me, but I cannot open. You gotta spend $200 for that, sir.
My name is Chris.
Yes.
I want to know what kept you motivated
What kept me motivated?
Yeah, as you have told that you have had 10 failures in
Six failures.
So what kept you motivated?
I believe that failure comes to those who deserve something bigger. So after failing in my first venture, I did something big. I failed in that, I did bigger. And thus I've come up with this book as my sixth venture, guys. Sixth venture. And let me tell you just a fact that nowhere in the publishing history has it happened that without spending a single penny on a novel, it is being marketed. iCycles have invited me today to unveil this book because one of the organizers had read this book and she loved it so much that she invited me to market this book here. Until date, not a single penny has been spent on the publication and the marketing of this book. Anyone else? Shall we close?
When you made your first failure, what was your feeling?
My feeling was by the time I met my first failure, I was off with my second venture. So my feeling was I am doing something great now. I wrote books on BBA at the age of 21 when my teachers also referred to my books. I got an overwhelming response for the book, but I overexpanded so much that I had to close that venture. By the time I was closing that venture, I came up with a mobile application that was called No More Pension. It is a mobile application on Android platform which is for the youth of the country to surf internet as free as they can. I mean, it's a kind of a search engine with 2 clicks. I still don't know why I failed there because I have a review of 4.8 by 5 on Google Play Store with 111 people who rated. So I still don't know why I failed, but yes. Anyone else? Any other questions?
Excuse me, sir. My
Yeah.
name is Nidhi. I would like to know what was going on your mind while penning down this book.
My mind, yeah. When I was writing this book, I honestly tell you, I have not read a single book in my entire life apart from the college and the school's book. I hate reading. Trust me, I hate reading. I have not read a single book. I wrote this book because it is inspired from personal incidents. So I didn't really have to think like an author. I came up with something which is already there. And trust me, I am not the writer of this book. I am not the writer. I have just typed this book with an average vocabulary skill that I have. The director himself is almighty. Trust me, you'll read and you'll know that. Anyone else?
When you started the Angel Saviors, what was your first in your mind? What first came in your mind?
Well, it is said that the most urgent and the persistent question that life asks you is what are you doing for others? Everybody is running after money and millions and billions, but nobody is doing anything for others. And we have a philosophy that when you help others, the universe conspires to help you. And this is what we believe, I believe, and we started this NGO long back, two years back. And by God's grace, we are a national level organization today. Anyone else? Thank you and bye bye, good night, and guys, Flipkart, Amazon, how an iPhone made me the youngest billionaire. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Malstar. I invite up on stage once again the president of ISEC in Kolkata, Mr. Siddharth Agarwal, to say a few words.
Alright, so we have been, it's a pretty long day that we've been here and we've seen a lot of interns from different parts of the country and a lot of dancing and singing that has been happening. Now that's pretty much the kind of culture or environment that ISEC is. It's a global organization that promotes leadership through cross-cultural exchanges, and since it's a youth organization, so the entire energy of the youth is prevalent in